Welcome to part 1 of what if female Deku was Antylamon. We start this off at the Quirk Doctor. Is there an Inko Midoriya? Yes. The doctor will see you and Azumi now. As they go into the doctor's office. So we're here doing a quirk check, am I right, ma'am? Yes. Alright, all I need is a blood sample, and that is all. As the doctor gets the blood sample from Izumi and takes it back, she seems to have a dormant quirk. A quirk that will allow her to change her shape of her body. But other than that, I can't really say when it will activate. Thank you, Doctor. As Izumi is happy that she has a quirk, Inko's happy as they go back to home and they meet Bakugo the next day. Izumi tells Bakugo her quirk. Bakugo calls her quirkless because she has a dormant quirk. And she gets bullied like in canon. Well, he gets bullied like in canon. And we go to the the end of middle school. To where, we have two people going to UA. Bakugo Katsuki and Izumi Midoriya. As everyone laughs at Izumi, that quirkless loser doesn't deserve to go to UA. And as the class laughs at the comment, Bakugo goes up to her desk. You better not think of applying. As he pops explosions. No, I just want to try. Well, repeal your application now. Izumi, this is your last warning. As Bakugo walks away. As a sledge villain incident happens, like in canon, the only difference is All Might does say to Izumi, you can't be a hero without a quirk. But he does not drop the sledge villain this time. He keeps hold of the sledge villain, so the incident with Bakugo never happens. As Izumi is walking back home, then an explosion goes off, sending her to a wall as she's all burned up and on the ground. She opens her eye and sees someone. What an interesting person. As the person goes to Izumi, as Izumi loses consciousness completely and is on the verge of death. Kurogiri, can you pick me up? As he picks Izumi and All for One's doctor up, we skip some time, say a week. We now go to All for One's doctor meeting with All for One. This better be important, doctor. Yes, I found something interesting. And what may that be? I made a nomu, but I like to call this nomu Antylamon. Why is that? Well, Antylamon wasn't really a quirk. It's a person with a quirk that wasn't capable with their body. As All for One is intrigued. And what do you mean by this? It wasn't suitable for the body. I had to make an artificial body for the host of the quirk. On doing so, all her memories and all that were lost in the transfer to her new body. She is loyal to you, and you alone, Master. Good. Can I see this Antylamon person? Yes, she's just beyond this wall. As he presses a button, and they see Antylamon standing in a room. walking around. And we go to Antylamon's perspective. Or Izumi. I live to serve, that's what the doctor said. But who do I serve? As All For One and All For One's doctor comes into the room. Hello, Antylamon. This is your master, All For One. So you're the person I serve. As she bows down on her knees and puts her big hands on the ground, as she is super tall. It seems that your little experiment has manners. Very impressive, highly intelligent, I can tell. Yes. So what is her ability? Or her quirk? She can transfer her body into weapons, make her skin hard as steel, and transform her hands and the rest of her skin into something else, like weapons. Interesting. This will be an interesting project you've assigned. So when will this Antylamon be ready for testing? She's ready now, sir. For any test you throw at her. We'll test her tomorrow, as I have some plans and other stuff I need to take care of. Prepare some nomu. Yes, sir. I'll do that right away. As All For One leaves, as Antylamon gets up off the ground. So what should I be doing, Doctor? Prepare yourself. Get used to your power, and do not disappoint the master. Yes, sir. As she goes off into train with her quirk. As she does what she's told. Because that's what she was programmed and taught to do. As she starts training, hitting the walls, changing her hands into axes, scratching the walls and nearly piercing through them. As an hour has passed, as the doctors come back in. Hello, Antylamon. Today I'm going to do some testing. As he looks at the doctor. Testing? I want you to harden your body as hard as you can make it. And we'll see what can penetrate. Very well, sir. As she hardens her skin, as they try missiles, some machine gun, fire quirks, blades. Nothing pierces through her armor of her skin, as it's tough. But they notice if there's enough force, it will leave damage. Although it will not penetrate the skin, it will do damage to her. So say like a very strong attack like All Might 100% Smash will give her damage, but she will not bleed or anything pierce the skin. It's like being hit with force, and it leaves a bruise. Kind of like that. Good, good. It seems pretty much nothing can penetrate your skin. We'll try some other things in a little bit. Is there anything else you want me to do, Master? No. Just wait for Master All For One to start with your testing tomorrow. As we go to tomorrow, as All For One is sitting watching, today I want you to deal with some of these nomu. As several nomu come out to attack Antylamon. As she transfers her hand into axes and moves very quickly, cutting all the nomu's heads off. And as well as cutting some of them in half. She's fast, Yes, there's a reason I made her body a rabbit. They're agile and very fast, sir. I am impressed with your work, Doctor. But question, why did you specifically choose this body? It best suited the quirk, actually. Really? It best suited her quirk. That is good to know. Anything else? Her mindset was basically uncoverable. The fact I managed to save her mind at all was godlike, you could say. A miracle, even that. So even you barely was able to save her mind. Yes, but thankfully, all her memories were erased before the transfer. Well, that is good. We don't have to worry about her betraying us. Yes, but just in case, I implanted a device in her body in case she does retrieve some of her memories. Good. Backup plans are always necessary. Anything else she can do? That I'm not sure. I don't know how far her hardening could go for her skin. Not much is able to damage her, although very powerful hits or types of explosives will leave damage. I've learned. So brute force is one way you could take her down, essentially. Yes, but you would need a lot of it. Say, All Might. Pretty much the only one I can think I can really deal her damage is All Might. Maybe some other heroes that are very strong out there. But other than that, All Might is like the only one able to damage her. There may be some other exceptions I'm not aware of, but that's why I'm still testing. Well, good work. Her size is a problem, though. She is quite big. That won't be a problem, all for one, as she is able to camouflage herself. Really? Yes. A little help in the design of her body. She's able to camouflage herself from regular people. So anyone with just regular eyes won't be able to see her. That's good to know. It makes her gain around way easier. Yes, it does. Anything else I need to know about this Antylamon? No, it seems everything is good. I want you to send her to Gigantomachia, as All for One is shocked. Why send her to him? 1. She'll be an asset later down the road. Having her in our plans right now will be a little bit difficult. So send him to stay with Gigantomachia. And if you do not know who that is All for One's one of All for One's allies. Alright, I'll send her there. As Antylamon finishes up with all the nomu. What is my next task, Master? You're going to stay with an ally of mine. As you wish. As she gets ready to leave. One more thing. Antylamon looks over. Do not get discovered. That is an order. Yes, Master. As she grabs whatever stuff she had and was told by All for One and the doctor to take. As she goes over to where Gigantomachia was located. As she looks at him, it's just a person really just wandering around. A very big villain. And what she does is just watch out for the area. But there was another reason All for One sent her over there. There is a secret base where Gigantomachia is located. And Antylamon will be the main guard for that base for the time being. As she's walking around the forest, as she sees some wildlife. Wildlife just roaming around, eh? As Gigantomachia is just rocking around, being Gigantomachia, sleeping. And we go to the hero's point of view. We go back a little bit to the hero's point of view. At the explosion. Was anyone really caught in the vicinity? No, detective. No one was caught in the vicinity. No one was caught in camera. It seems like a pipe busted. That's odd. We did find some traces of blood. Maybe someone was injured, but managed to get away from the explosion. That could have been it. But what caused it? I doubt it was a pipeline. Or a gas leak. Just don't worry about it. So the gas pipes need to be changed anyway. At least the important thing is no one died. The detective does not believe that it was just a gas leak that did this. He believes something else was amiss. And we go to, let's say, a week before the USJ. As Antylamon is just walking around. As All For One goes there. As Antylamon walked back into the base. And just sat down. You're here, Master. Yes. There will be an attack on the USJ within a week. What would you like me to do? Nothing. You will be on standby. Standby? If anything happens, I need you to protect Shigaraki. You mean the young master? Yes. Protect Shigaraki. I want you to be invisible. Let no one see you. Very well. I will go. But what should I do about the others? As she looks back, as there are cages. Leave them. You'll be back soon enough. Very well, Master. All For One. You have 2 days. As All For One leaves. As Antylamon gets up and walks into the base. And goes into a cell. It's been a while, hasn't it? As a person in the cage looks up. What, come to gloat? Take it easy now. You'll be of use to the master as well. I know I'm of use, yet he hasn't called upon me yet. I would freeze all of those enemies of his. Now, Antylamon. I am ahead of you. I am your superior. Do not step out of line. Fine. The next mission after yours, I call dibs. Very well, then. Just don't get captured. What do you take me for, a rookie? I was the first created. I know. I was the second. Just remember, I'm not one to be looked down upon. Iced Antylamon. As Antylamon gives him a glare. Very well. I still don't get why you keep me in here. One is so you don't cause mayhem out in the city. Like anyone would be able to see me. Still, we are ordered to stay here. I'm not having you ruin the Master's plan. Fine. And that will be the end of part 1. I hope y'all enjoy, and I may be adding some other Digimon into the fray of this What If series. Make sure to like and subscribe for more.